All these weeds in just 2 days, guys. 2 days, these are all crunchy and dead. Look at this clover shriveling up. Clover dead. Crabgrass dead. All right, guys, welcome back to another Next Level Lawn Care video. Today we are over at my parents' house again. So we're gonna try to spray down some of these weeds and work on getting this back to a yard of actual grass. As right now, and I'll throw up some pictures right now for you that I took around the yard. Right now, this is the majority of its weeds, even though it doesn't look maybe terrible at a distance. If you get up close and actually look at the ground, it's pretty bad. So lots of crabgrass and clover in here, amongst other various broadleaf weeds. So today we're going to spray some Gordon Speed Zone along with a little bit of Tenacity. There's a lot of crabgrass in here. A lot of it's still pretty young. And by young, I mean it hasn't tillered out very much yet. So Tenacity is labeled to control crabgrass, but it does state that you're going to get a lot better effectiveness as long as it's not past that 4th tiller stage. Some of this is, some of it isn't. We're going to get what we can with it. What we don't get, we're going to let die off, and then we're going to treat it with some prodiamine coming out of winter dormancy into the spring next year. All right, so let's talk about the 2 stars of the show real quick. The 2 herbicides that I chose to go with, the first one to control all of our broadleaf weeds is Speed Zone. So Speed Zone has been by far my favorite and most effective broadleaf control. Oh, my mom just messaged me. So it's been about a week since we were over there and put all this on there. And there was a lot of weeds in there. And she just messaged me and said, well, the grass is looking really bad. So I guess that's good. Lots of weeds croaking. The boys are back there. And they mowed on Friday. So there wasn't a lot of grass there, to be honest. And what was there was almost all crabgrass. So that's really good news. It'll be, you know, just a few weeks. And we're going to get some grass seed put on that. And it's going to start looking a lot better. So I would always recommend that with every single herbicide that you use, that you read the label front and back. Just to tell you real quick, this can be used on cool season turfs and some warm season turfs. This is labeled to control weeds in common Bermuda, hybrid Bermuda, and zoysia, but not St. Augustine. Wait, if you can't use this in St. Augustine, why doesn't it kill crabgrass? For crabgrass. Sorry. Don't use this in St. Augustine. It's not labeled for it, but if you've got Bermuda or zoysia, you're good to go. This should take care of your broadleaf weeds for you. For the crabgrass, I chose to just go ahead and use my Tenacity. Tenacity is labeled to control crabgrass. So if you're going to be using this Gordon Speed Zone, the recommended rate for cool season turfs is 1.4 ounces per 1,000 square feet. Now, I've got 2 tips that I'm going to give you that's going to help all of your herbicides in general be more successful and give you better results. We'll talk about those in just a minute. You don't want to miss them.
So now for the 2 tips I told you I was going to give you to help make this process even more successful for you in killing all the weeds in your new lawn. Tip number 1 is you don't want to apply these to a drought-stressed lawn. If it's been hot and dry, do not apply these. You need to get some water, you need to get some health into it first. It seems kind of counterintuitive, but a healthy plant is actually going to die quicker from an herbicide than a not healthy one. Tip number 2, actually I'm going to give you 3 tips because I forgot to mention something. But tip number 2 is you want to use some sort of a surfactant with this. And what a surfactant does, and you can use a number of different ones. I will link all these products down in the description below for you to pick up. But what a surfactant does is it allows the herbicide to coat the leaf blade instead of balling up like a little droplet on the leaf blade and just sitting there in one spot. It allows it to kind of relax and cover more surface area. And that if you use that surfactant, you're gonna easily, I would say, double your success rate with these products, especially with the tenacity. If you use tenacity without a surfactant, I can almost guarantee you you're gonna kill very few things post-emergently. If you're using it pre-emergently, no surfactant is needed. However, the third thing that I failed to mention is you don't want to do this when it's super hot. You want to do this either first thing in the morning or after the sun has set and is going down in the afternoon when the temperatures for at least a few hours before or after are going to be below 85 degrees. If you don't follow that rule, you could kill your grass. Just fair warning. 85 degrees or lower, you're golden. So if you guys want to see the next step in this process after the herbicide, what you do next to help bring your lawn back from being ugly to looking good again, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.